The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on another SEC rival, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Commodores will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Volunteers offense will go to work first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that too. Like expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
He'll pull it on the read. And the visitors start their day with nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Spence. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This crowd trying to do it's hard to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's out of bounds, an incomplete pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Going up top again. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll keep it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Volunteers will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Hudson. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. And the quarterback pulled up to and sacked at the 12.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. To the air, it's Pavia. Bringing the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So here is the Tennessee offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on 3rd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Never a doubt. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Here comes the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Touchdown, Vandy. The defense putting points on the board.
And, man, how awesome is that for the big fella? And he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matthews. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Vols moving quickly to the line.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other side. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position. And this guy for Tennessee, he has a chance to be the next great one.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They're working that left side. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And the Vols will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Running back searching for a hole. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. With the catch, it's Newberry. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Commodores come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Flips it out on the screen. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO. Not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Leaves it with the running back. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Using the quick game.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. And the Volunteers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Got it in the middle, it's Stowers. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Back to pass on second down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pulls it in. It's Sherrill. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a man, it's Aguilar. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Vols will punt it away on fourth down. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Pocket breaking down. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Hoskins. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The kick is on its way. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Going right to work up top. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Vols will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Going to the run to start this second half. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's caught. It's Sherrill. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Turning it on. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch? The Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Got his man in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up in this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Thomas. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown ball! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Here's a hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Got a man, it's Stowers. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Commodores have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going up top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Was looking for a little more daylight for a fake return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying play action. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now adjusting. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Touchdown, Commodores. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. Fires left. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They're going to test the right side with this one. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Here comes the heat on the shuffle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The give. Creates a little room. Touchdown, Volunteer! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Trying to move them on the counter. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Hit as he throws. That's caught. It's Hudson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looking to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Alexander. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. He'll pull it on the read. He breaks a tackle. He has the first and still on his feet.
Well, his legs haven't been a big factor in this game up to now. He picks the perfect moment in the 4th quarter to rip off his longest run of the game.
Breaks into the open. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for a gap, it's Alexander. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that first down, and now they have a decision to make. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But they got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw it big? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll go to the ground. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Trying to impose their will with the run.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. To the air on first down. Took a shot as he threw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. And he never had a chance to pick up the first down, knocked out of bounds, and they'll give up the ball. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your recruiting. It's going to help in the portal, and all of a sudden people are going to get a lot more excited for what's coming next season, David.
Yeah, and I think this squad, I don't think they're excited about the practices necessarily, but a lot of these seniors that have been around, man, they get another dance. They get a chance to play another football game